he or won't he pitch in October saga continues for Shohei Ohtani. We continue to get no's. I continue to not believe those no's, as AJ Pierzynski shakes his head at the latest man who has say in the Dodgers organization.
Another terrible take by Scott. It's like at least once a week we get these takes that are just terrible.
But the problem is, the last time you said I had a terrible take, it proved to be 100% accurate.
Which was what?
Verlander wasn't on the roster.
You crushed me for Verlander. You crushed me.
Okay, I'm going to crush you again. I'm going to keep crushing you.
Okay, so let's do this.
I'm not a player. I just crush a lot.
Okay, so let's do this. Ready? If Shohei Ohtani gets to the World Series, I believe that he could appear for an inning or two.
Because if they get to the World Series, that means they're going to have a bunch of dudes that are hot coming out of the bullpen, and they're not going to want to mess up the mojo.
Or they could be running out of gas beyond gas and say, Shohei.
Analytics guys don't understand that. Analytics guys don't understand that, Scott. They don't understand.
It doesn't matter.
People get tired. People get tired.
Okay, so Brandon Gomes, the GM of the Dodgers, he's been on the show before, nice dude, said, I think it's no different than before. We don't anticipate him pitching in the postseason. He didn't say no way, no chance, zero chance, all of that. And even if he did say that, I still wouldn't necessarily believe him because here's the deal. I don't think it's all up to them. If Shohei Ohtani in the World Series goes to Dave Roberts and says, I am pitching an inning or two for my legacy to win a World Series right now.
My legacy? My legacy? My legacy. My legacy. How about the team's legacy, Scott? How about the team's Dodgers legacy? My legacy? Dave Roberts is going to go, hey, bro, worry about the team, not my legacy. And second of all, Shohei would never say that because Shohei wants to win. So my legacy, my foot.
Okay, I'm going to rephrase it, okay? I huddled up. I'm going back to Doc. Doc.
My legacy.
Doc, I can give you, in this 7-game series, best of 7, right? It could end up being done quicker if I hit a homer per game. I can give you an inning or two of shutout baseball, or 3, depending on how long this series goes, late in the game, where you feel like you're running out of gas because you've only got 2 starters and they're only giving you 4 or 5 innings each. Well, that's not fair. Flaherty obviously can go deeper, but Yamamoto's recently back. I'm just saying don't rule it out. If they're not – okay, if you're the manager, you're going to say no? You think Doc Roberts is going to say no to Shohei Ohtani? You were worried about Joe Espada saying no to Justin Verlander. Try saying no to Shohei Ohtani when he says, dude, I'm totally good. I can pitch right now.
Okay, here's the difference. Justin Verlander pitched terrible his last few starts. That was a Justin Verlander, hey, guys, he even admitted it. He's like, I don't think I can deserve to be on this roster. It was they lost in the wild card. Now, if they would have gotten to longer series, could we have seen Justin Verlander, Scott? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. We'll never know, will we? We'll never know, will we? But there's one thing I know. The manager, the GM, the president of baseball ops, and Shohei Ohtani's surgeon have all said he shouldn't pitch in the postseason. Guess who's going to win out over Shohei? 4-1. 4-1. 4-1. 4 against 1.
This isn't Ippei Shohei anymore. Ohtani runs the ship, not Ippei anymore. Yes, this is Ohtani's call in the World Series.
No chance.
In the World Series, not pitching before that, but I think that if there's that crazy moment, that WBC moment, right?
They would have to prep this for so long in advance for him to be able to throw that one inning. There's no way. There's no way. This isn't the WBC where he's completely healthy. This isn't when he was with the Angels and he was pitching once a week. Like this, all of a sudden, he hasn't pitched in over a year, and they're like, hey, go get the last outs of the World Series? Like, no chance. You're risking too much because you have this guy for 9 more years.
If only we had someone neutral to settle this debate, since AJ and me just enjoy bickering.
Switzerland. I'm Switzerland. I'm neutral. I'm neutral on this one. I can see both sides of it. I would love – I'm going to just go off on left field in this one. I would love in the 6th game, Game 6 of the World Series, they send him down there to throw his pens in between at bats.
Just to scare people?
Just to get a rise out of Dodger Stadium. I'm on AJ's camp. I don't see it happening. But I'm on your side. I hear what you're saying because we talk all the time. Would you give up these 3 prospects for a World Series? Would you give up Shohei Ohtani's pitching for next year? He hurts himself again. I mean, that would be terrible.
But who's to say that happens?
But we're talking about the worst case scenario.
2 to 3 innings going to ruin his life?
We don't know that.
2 or 3 innings. You don't know that.
But
you don't know that on
he
either
is
side.
throwing. It's not like he's out of the blue here. Like, he is progressing where he's throwing right now. And
is it worth losing him? You have to ask yourself, is what he's going to give you. You can't just say, oh, he pitches, win the World Series. He's still a human. He gave up runs as a pitcher. Is it worth his 2 or 3 innings to not have him pitch next year?
If you told me he definitely can't pitch next year if he's pitching in the World Series, I would say, yes, he's not pitching in the World Series. But you can't guarantee me that. I mean, I would say he's going to be fine. I like to live dangerously. Thank you very much. I'll take Ohtani pitching in the World Series.
You have to be honest. You have to be honest about it. And all those people that
AJ... We're not role-playing. We're not role-playing here, Scott. We're not role-playing you as fairy godfather that's like, pixie dust, he can pitch 3 innings. No.
Everybody's paid to make the decisions that they make. The players are paid to go out and do what they're supposed to do. They have a lot of information, and I believe he would pitch if they felt 100% he would be healthy.
He is rehabbing.
You never answered my question.
What's your question? I'm not Switzerland, so I'll answer it even if it's dumb wrong.
If he pitches, he will be hurt the next season, but you would win the World Series. Is that worth it?
I would win the World Series?
Yes.
Oh, if I'm taking a win? Oh, hell yeah.
No Shohei for next year.
As a pitcher?
Yes.
I mean,
or a player. Let's say he breaks his elbow.
Still, I was gonna double down. I was gonna double down. Why do fans root for their ball clubs? Why does fandom exist for rooting for a team?
To win the World Series.
To win the World Series. Who cares what happens next year? Who cares?
Okay. Ask the Orioles about next year. They don't want to give up guys.
I'm not soft like that. I'm not worried about tomorrow.
But that's why I brought the argument up.
I don't know what today will bring me.
That's why I brought the argument, because we just talked about
it. It's a great argument. But you just gave me a World Series in exchange for him not.
I didn't give you nothing. I gave you the truth that he ain't pitching.
Right, but Kratz's answer is easy for me. Cool.
I'll take a World Series likes title. To be light. Kratz wants to play both sides. He's Switzerland, right? Like, I'm telling you, he ain't pitching.
Okay, well, good debate. Dodgers territory. We'll go over this as well, of course. Yes, Matt Kemp's been on the show, among many other big guests. Clint Pasillas, Alana Rizzo, taking over after our show. If you're watching FT on our YouTube channel right now, it'll flip you over to the Dodgers Territory YouTube channel, which you should definitely check out. This is a very hot topic that continues to be a topic for the past month that they're covering. So,
hey, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.